Today we will be learning RTI Act in Tourism Planning and Legislation. So let's see what you mean by RTI, what are the things are there. Let's see. So RTI Act, that is Right to Information Act. So it was enacted in 2005 and it came into position in 22nd June 2005, commenced in 12th October 2005. Extended to whole India, also Jammu and Kashmir since August 5th, 2019 after Article 370 was revoked. So this is some of the history. So Right to Information Act is a Parliament Act or the Freedom of Information Act you can say, which was given under the Act. Any citizen, that is citizen of India, can question the public authority of a state or central government, and they can go for dissemination and proactively certain category of information. So it can be challenged in a court. Within 30 days they should reply it. So what was the main objective of the act was, it is a framework for citizen to have the right to access their information under the public authority and to promote transparency and accountability. Transparency should be clear cut, accountability it should be noted down, and it is for every public authority. So Right to Information Act is very much important in order to get your right. It is like a consumer protection. So if you find something fraud or if your government decision is not so proper, you can question it in under RTI. Maybe your KPSC exams, their scams are going on, so you can go for RTI and get your right decision. So under this RTI Act, public authority. Who is the public authorities? Under the Constitution, under the Parliament Act, under the State Legislation Act, under the notification issued by the government, body owned and controlled substantially and finance. So there is certain category of things, the body or the legal bodies or the government things controlled and substantially finance. So they should be controlled by some of the heads and they should be funded. And non-government organization directly or indirectly by funds provided by the appropriate government, and certain like other things, maybe the Kudremukh Mining Authority or Vikrant Air, the private sectors. So they should be funded by the government. Then only we can go for RTI things. So what does the need for the RTI Act is to promote one thing is transparency and accountancy and reduce the corruption. So if you feel someone is taking a bribe from you, and you can go for RTI with a proof, and prevent administration arbitrariness. So any misguiding happens, you can go for RTI, and every citizen have the power to make the decision and strengthen the foundation of democracy in order to provoke things and make clear cut of goals for democracy. And there is the thing that what does information mean. So you will ask how we can form it. So one thing is you can record it, you can use document, you can use memo, you can take advices from the others, you can go for contract things. So these are some of the example for how the information are there. So under the RTI Act, what is covered is both central and state government bodies controlled by them are comes under this act. Non-governmental, again they are which are founded by government, they also come under this act. And legislation includes relating to private body where you can access under this act and time of being forced. So here also it comes. So exemption or exemptions from the disclosure of information. So certain rules are there, that is trade secret, prevent by court, which are hidden. So these don't come under RTI, that is prevented by courts, breach of privilege by parliament, we can't question that, trade secret, we can't argue with them, and the information research from following government, it might be true or bogus, and cabinet papers, it can't be come under this time, invasion in privacy, it shall also not come under this act. So these are some of the exemption. And some of the other organizations which are exempted are RAW, DRI, Narcotic Control, CRPF, Army, Friend Force Army, Assam Rifles, Special Branch of CID of Andaman and Nicobar. So these are the things which are not considered. So procedure for the requesting information. So you should be, how you should file a RTI Act is, first you should write a letter which is a means of electronic mail, that is email, Hindi or English in languages, to the public information officer PIO specifying the particular of things and reason for information, and you should pay with the application fees is 10 rupees, and per page is 2 per page, and rupees 5 for your subsequent hour of fraction. So after that you have to pay 5 rupees for the any changes. So that is the thing. Then fees and charges, again it is considered, that is after processing your information to the intimate in writing, applicant can seek review of decision on fees charged by PO. So they can have the rule to get why you are paying so much things. That is one thing. And fee is free of cost if the PO fails to comply within the time of limit and prescribed under article. So if your public information officer is failed to get the information to you in a right time, then you have the right to get the money which you have spent under the RTI Act. So 30 days is the limit for getting the information, 35 days for the PIO, and 45 hours in case of matter to which information pertains affect the liberty of. So it affects something bigger, then it should be resolved in 48 hours. Then first you should go for the appeal with senior is in the department, then into the information commission. So what you can complain about is, one thing is you can complain about refused access to information, one is that thing, and the needed information regarding the exams being held out and people, and also the challenging of things, that is can be done. Fair thing is 30 days, 45 days, which I told you. If they don't do that, there will be criminal investigation upon them. So if you want to get things in an accurate manner, you can go for CIC, that is Central Public Information, or you can say, so name and address should be there, and it should be given, and particulars regarding the number and brief facts leading to the appeal. Why you are appealing, you should give them. Then penalties is under RT Act. So if you find they are fraud under the act, that is they can go up to 250 a day. So if they don't come, the penalty leave for the RK 25 and maximum 25 is recovered from the salary of officials. And department action, however, no criminal liability. So the case will be running, and if you win the case, you will get the whole money refunded. Take example, you are working in a big organization and they laid you off, lay off a student, but they have not given anything such proof that what is the reason for the thing. So you can go for RTI, you can file a case, and there will be investigation going on in the court. After all the liberal things, it will take around 5 to 10 years. After that, if you win the case, you will get the whole salary of 5 years in a frequent amount, a frequent time. So this has happened in many organizations. So layoff of things also made them terrible decision by the organization made them to pay a epic amount of money. So RTI Act is beneficial to the people who are working and also for the persons who are writing exams or who are aware of the things they can take advantage of these acts. That's it. Thank you.